Harris Oceanside GM was nice enough to loan us this 2019 Bolt to try out while we get a service on our Volt. It's LT model, but I think it has some extras. It's a white finish, gray interior. It's a nice little car. We're going to take it for a spin, and I'm going to see what I like about it and what I don't. I've just driven it around the block once, and for starters I can say the one pedal driving is really impressive. It's deceptively fast, and the handling seems alright. I haven't really got it, like, try to do anything with it. So I'm gonna take a little spin it and see what I think. I'm gonna go for a little skateboard, bring it with me, put some gear in the back, you know. I like this, by the way, the Chevy feature. If you have your fob in the pocket, you just press that little button so you don't have to take your keys out. The interior is really spacious for a small car. Lots of windows, really good visibility. The visibility is actually better than our Volt. That's one thing that's not the greatest about the Volt, though I do kind of, definitely I'd say actually at first glance, I like the exterior and interior styling of the Volt a little more, but this seems a little more utilitarian. But it's still quite nice. It's very modern looking. Lots of headroom, a little more headroom than the Volt. You sit a little bit higher off the ground as a CUV instead of more of a sports sedan. So yeah, it's a pretty nice car. It's got rating of 383 kilometers of range. It's got a massive screen. I really like the screen. And yeah, wicked car. I'm gonna take it for a spin. So we got some gear to put in the back. So out of curiosity's sake, I've had the seats up. It's got a hatch. All right. Not bad. Two big carry-on size bags and a garbage bag full of pads. It's probably about the size of a small backpack. It seems to all fit without hitting. Got the camera here. The cool thing about the reverse camera on the Bolt is it actually cleans itself. If you hit the windshield spray, there's a little squirter down there, I believe, that shoots water on it. I don't know if that's an additional feature and this one has that or not, but I think it's something they offer. The back seats are pretty cool. A lot of room back there. Because it's an EV, there's no drivetrain. The floor is flat. Really makes it feel more spacious. I'm 6'1", and I got room, 2-3 inches. So even if you're a taller guy, you could sit back here, which is pretty good for a little vehicle this size. It's surprisingly spacious in the interior, and everything is really bright and modern. Lots of plastics, but then again, I mean, it's durable. It'll last. It's not the most luxurious, but then again, this is the LT model, so if you want a little more luxury, you can always go up and upgrade to the Premier. So this puppy's brand new. 475K on it, and we've probably put about 300 of that. The shifter's kind of neat. It's different. You got to kind of push it in and down. It's a little different, but it's not bad. I do like the parking brake button. That's really cool. It's good technology. Lots of visibility. You can see the windshield is quite large. Yeah, it's not bad. There's a lot of information in here. I haven't even messed around with it at all. It's a little different since the Volt. Kilometers traveled, kilowatts used. You see, you've gone 475 kilometers and 75 kilowatts. Seems to be pretty good. That's on 6.5 or so per kilowatt, 6.5K. Pretty decent. Got our Sirius XM satellite. We got Apple CarPlay. A lot of touchscreen stuff going on here. I am just getting the hang of this car, so this is literally the second time I've sat in it. I test drove one a while back. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some hip hop, and there we go. It's Fat Joe.
Ass up, face down.
Let's see how the stereo is in this bitch.
Yes. Ass Hands up, face down.
Extremely quiet, just like the Volt is. The regenerative braking is more powerful than the Volt. It's got a little more aggressive regen braking. I am going to drive this exclusively in L mode because one, it's more fun, and two, it's more efficient. Yeah, so here we go. All right, down into L, just push it down. The shifter stays stationary. It's kind of neat. You just click it forward or backwards to the side. It's kind of a neat way of doing it. It's a little different than my other vehicle. The Volt and the Bolt, they share a lot of the same characteristics, but they are completely different vehicles. A lot of people get the two confused. They have discontinued the Volt, but I am hearing that they're gonna maybe reconfigure an Impala with plug-in hybrid technology derived from the Volt, which would be kind of nice because you'd get a little more space in the Volt. However, you'd be losing the hatchback, which I personally think the hatchback is awesome, more functional. This thing is hauling, like, I'm going 60K like nothing. I'm gonna watch my spin on. I think owning this car or a Tesla or any of the, you know, faster EVs, getting a speeding ticket would be really easy. My wife actually did get a speeding ticket right after we got our Volt. They're just so quiet. The acceleration's so fast. You just don't even realize how fast you're going sometimes. So that's one thing you need to get used to. Just trying to adjust this seat, trying to get myself in a comfortable driving position. Yeah, I like it. The visibility is really nice. The ride is pretty firm, but it's almost like kind of sporty. Its acceleration is impressive. I really like this regenerative braking, and it's a pretty cool looking car. It's not quite as handsome as the Volt, I would say, but it's not an unattractive car. For a CUV, I kind of find they're all a little bit goofy looking, but that's just me. Everyone's got their taste. I feel like the Volt had a cooler look, and if they could have maybe kept some more of the traits from that, it might have been a little more aesthetically pleasing. That said, it's not a bad car. It seems to be pretty popular among the people that own it. I'm really enjoying driving it just around the block here. It's pretty sick. Yeah. When you press the gas, it makes you smile. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely got some get up and go. I'll have to get it on the highway. We have just a standard plug at our house, just 12 volt or 120, I should say. And but even with that, overnight we get about 85 to 105 kilometers. So you can get your daily driving. If you need to do like a road trip, you definitely want to plug into a faster charger. But with our Volt, that's a full charge anyways. So, but I think if I had a Bolt, I would definitely want the faster charging, just to be able to, just for convenience sake. I don't think you need it all the time, but once in a while you'd be happy you have it, I think.
Drone life. Hashtag drone or die. Judgment Day is here. The cyborgs are coming. Terminator 4. Sarah O'Connor. It's like a pyramid out there. Pyramid.
Try to keep it.
Picture this sweet scriptures for lost souls. Freedom of jail, clips inserted. Our babies being born, same time a man is murdered. The beginning and end. As far as rap goes, only. Nothing is smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Diamonds are forever like family and loyalty. The first of the
Boat dogs!
Look at that beautiful silhouette. Tall, handsome man.